basic of human needs. Yet, we take water for granted. At this moment, almost 1 billion people do not have access to clean and safe water. So here's a thought. What if everyone knows what is happening on the other side of the world? Will we appreciate the clean water that we have now? Will we help those in need? On the other side of the world, children walk long hours only to collect dirty, diseased water for their families. Many women are unable to support their family financially because their time is spent finding and transporting water.
Now, just last week, we talked to you about the world's water woes, and here's a reminder of what many of us here in Malaysia take for granted.
Yes, as you just heard, based on the data from the World Water Council, 1.1 billion people lack access to safe drinking water, and 2.6 billion people live without functioning water sanitation facilities.
Furthermore, 1.8 million people die every year from diarrheal diseases. 90% of these are actually children under the age of 5.
So in a move to raise awareness on the water and sanitation crisis in third world countries, BROS, the leading water bottle specialist in Malaysia, is partnering World Vision to launch the Click Water project on Facebook.
And they've joined us here on the show today. So say hello to Terence Lee from Living Wing and Susan Fong from World Vision.
Welcome to the show. Right, so I guess first of all, tell us what the Click Water project is all about.
Okay, Clean Water Project basically is, we know that Malaysia actually is ranked as a top social media user in the world.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. And we have been running, supporting World Vision Water Project, I mean, since year 2009.
Right.
Yeah, and we have been supporting, build up 2 water systems in Mongolia, in Nalike in last year. And we think that why not we just invite our followers, our fans, those BROS users to contribute for the project and bring the awareness about these people who are suffering, who don't have water, clean water to use, who die from the water disease, and we can help them. And we get all the BROS users to contribute to this.
How exactly do they contribute to this cause?
Okay. So what we are doing right now is actually we have a Facebook, and people just need to log into the www.facebook.com/BROS News, or they just log into their own Facebook, and they search for BROS, and then just click like, and whenever they click like, 50 cents of this will donate to this fund.
Right, and can one user click more than once?
I think the system will trace.
I think
each person only can click once.
Okay. And Susan, tell us how World Vision is involved in all of this. Do you receive the funds, and what do you do with the money?
Well, World Vision is an international humanitarian organization. The core of our work is to help community in need in ensuring that they're able to live a better life.
Yes.
So partnering with BROS, with funding generated from various campaigns, now being the second and third year already, this money are put together in the gift catalog in transferring donations into tangible gifts. In this case, it's into building water systems for communities that they do not have pipe water, like how we do in Malaysia or in a lot of the developed countries. So this is exactly what we hope to achieve in providing them a necessity, something very basic with just water, and ensuring that they are able to live a better life.
Now, you mentioned just then a catalogue where where you can actually choose gifts, so that's part of your Gifts of Hope program.
Yeah.
So and under that program, there are a lot of causes or charities that can be given to. And in this particular case, who will be benefiting from this?
It's the communities in Vietnam, in a place called Batok and Tua Chua, 2 very remote area, mountainous area in northern east of Vietnam, whereby the money that are raised through the Click Water project will be used to build 2 water systems in these two communities.
What are the current conditions in these areas?
Well, they do have, they do not face any shortage of water. They do have a good water supply. It's just that they do not have a system to store the clean water. So it means to say that the water can be contaminated, you know, by rain or by any dirt. So by having such a water system in place, it helps to store the water and ensure that the water quality is good. And it also will be connected with piping system that goes into every household or every 2 or 3 households to share one water system, so that they do not have to, you know, walk a distance to carry water. They do not need to just carry one pail of water, you know, every two for the usage of the entire family. It translates to a lot of saving of time, and also the children.
Of wastage as well.
And the children, you know, they are free to play, they are free to go to school more promptly, and the women, you know, they are able to save the time and to work, to earn a better living as well.
Energy to actually making a living. Now, why did World Vision choose to work with Vietnam? You know, in Malaysia itself, there are a lot of areas probably that, you know, also...
For example, in East Malaysia.
Yeah, in East Malaysia, there are a lot of villages also that do not have access to clean water. Are there any plans possibly to run a program like this to benefit our Malaysian villages out there?
Well, water development program is one of the few issues, one of the core issues that World Vision works in. And World Vision works in close to 100 countries across the world. Of course, in Malaysia, being one of it, we work with very close partners. And we are looking into expanding, you know, into different fields with the right partner, with the right expertise. Of course, water is one of the issues that, yes, we will monitor very closely as well.
Can I just ask you, Terence, why BROS decided to do this? You know, most companies are very concerned with making money.
Okay. I mean, besides making money, is actually we have a lot of things to do. I mean,
was it a concern that you felt or rather the company felt that it had to address?
Yeah, I think we do concern a lot of things. I mean, being a bottle manufacturer, we're also concerned about the disposable water bottle, which is those mirror water people just drink and throw it away. Which
I know, people should bring their own
really
bottle,
bad habit.
right?
Yeah, and they hazard the environment, and I mean, it causes a lot of landfills issues and toxic. And then, I mean, we do care, and that's why we come out with the refillable water bottle.
Right, so these are some of the water bottles that you can actually find in the store. Oh, I didn't notice this. If you buy a water bottle like this, RM1 will actually be donated to World Vision.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And how much do these cost? They're not very expensive.
We sell it at retail, it's $15.90.
Oh, there you go, very affordable. And imagine all the children you will be able to help out there in villages you'll be able to help, and also all those disposable water bottles that you would you'd avoid using and throwing away. You know, I think it's really fantastic.
Okay, so how else can people help your project besides liking your Facebook page? Besides also buying a bottle.
I mean, what we do right now is we really urge people or press. I mean, whenever you have all your friends in the Facebook, just invite them and share with them.
There's also a lot about creating awareness, isn't it?
Yes. And that's why we also sell this bottle at our counters, retail counters, and we just spread the news about help World Vision, about helping the environment and also the children in Vietnam, in other countries.
That would be really good also, is to share also on the BROS News Facebook, you know, the progress of what's happening in Vietnam. So people actually get to see directly, you know, how their money and how it's going on. And, you know, I'm sure, you know, a lot of people will be asking how to volunteer.
So if you'd like to BROS on Facebook, you can always just do a search, or you can type in www.facebook.com/BROS News. And if you'd like to find out more about the gifts of hope that World Vision involves itself in, you can log on to www.worldvision.com.my/GOH, which of course stands for Gifts of Hope.
There you go. Every time you click like or, you know, for BROS News Facebook site, 50 cents will go to the World Vision Gift of Hope project to bring fresh water, clean water to children and families in Vietnam. And also RM1. So every time you spend $15.90 for this, RM1 will go to the Gift of Hope project. There you go. That's simple.
Thank you very much, guys, for being on the show with us,
much.
and all the very best with the project. We'll go click on Facebook later today.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we need to take a last break this morning, but we'll be back to wrap things up right here on The Breakfast Show. See you in 2.